and
Go
roll
ahead.
with it. All right, bet. So, looking at the deals that exist, I think it's well within our interest to take the deal. However, the terms of the deal are unlike anything I believe he ever seen coming in his direction. Not only that, but we're going to be able to duplicate set streamline it. All right. This will be available option. But the thing of it is, we're up and working, fellas, off the first one. We don't need another one. And that's where I was going to get at with you. I mean, the raccoon been sitting here running through with his little beautiful genius fairy mind. And at the end of the day, he done got my wheels spinning in different directions. And that's what I need. That's why I talk to people about stuff. At the end of the day, he brought valid points. And ultimately, it comes to this. The terms of the deal for the 2.5 million would not be one of return or of partnership. It would be of purchase of a lifetime package for all said services DCC has to offer for him and his crew. So, with that being said, we'll be able to take that money with money
Dance.
left over. We'll be able to purchase our entire fleet. That means very nice helicopter,
Mhm.
boats, fucking everything, bro. All of it with money left. So off of our first player pack, our only player pack, maybe one motherfucker in this city gets full services. Now you say, well, how do you pay the employees? Well, how are they gonna get paid if everybody does it? Well, they're not. Everybody ain't gonna come at us with 2.5 million. I wish they fucking would, because we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. But I don't think that's gonna happen. So, with that being said, I would like to entertain the aspect of the $2.5 million deal with this person, given the fact that he's going to get 0% interest of profits. He's not going to see a dollar in return, and he will not be a partner in the company or have a say in what happens with it. But with his investment, we will be able to purchase every fucking thing I believe on our list. And because of that, we should be able to start turning profits. With the amount of money that I believe we'll have left over with said investment, we should be able to allocate a certain amount of, with our resources anyway, advertisement for these things. Get with this document coming, all these things set up and put into place, put our aces in their places, have them overlooking said documents, and we'll literally have meetings once a week where we'll go over aspects of different areas and each person will bring it to the plate. Ultimately, what we'll do is we'll run this big system as a team, all bosses. We'll all head our own division. Well, I say all, I'll oversee everything. Every one of you will, I mean, obviously you'll oversee everything when I'm not around. But past that, every motherfucker in the circle, um, it just goes down underneath that. You know what I mean? Because I'm trying to take into the fact that, I can't be putting myself in that position. I have to hire into that position. So, um, there's the aspect that people are going to want to take advantage of that opportunity because, like I said, when you really think about it, you want to hit me in the fucking face, you want to laugh at me, you want to walk out of here in disbelief that I just disrespected you. But at the same time, I'm going to tell you this, and this is this is where it hits, sir. What was you going to do with the $2.5 million? It was going to go into a purchase of a vehicle, a ride, right? Absolutely. And that vehicle hasn't came in, the import option? No, sir. All right. So for the same $2.5 million, you now get to ride in style, my friend. And when I mean in style, I mean by any means, air, sea, underwater, on the street, in a taxi, luxury, however the fuck you want it, we got it. You want a limo? You want a blacked out? You want a white out? You got a wedding? You want what you want? We got it for that package, for that principal investment, he gets the one and only option to get that player boss package, right? Because at that point, we could spin it, Let's go further. Let's say we don't stop there. Let's say the next motherfucker rolls into town. Let's just say I'm walking around collecting player packs from every motherfucking HNIC in this bitch. We just got a fuck ton of money. Fuck ton of money. Bro, we could literally pay motherfuckers to be in all these positions. We could literally circumvent this entire system. And we could literally turn this motherfucker out. I'm telling you, we could. With that concept. $2.5 million. What? And hey, we ain't got to pay them nothing back. All we got to do is be available for them when they need us. They've paid for everything that we want. What the fuck you mean? Hell yeah. But here's the best part. The best part is, even if we bought this shit ourselves, we still got to get it out there. We still got to set up accounts. We still got to run around and be seen. We still got to create that knowledge to the people that, hey, this is something that we need. We didn't know we needed it until we seen it. We seen he had it. Now we know we need it. You see what I mean? And you know how they be anyway. My dick's bigger than yours, motherfucker. You know what I mean? Hey, he got the player package. Shit, I got the player package too. Shit. You know what I mean? That's how motherfuckers be. Let's keep it real. You know what I'm saying? So there's always that aspect of it. And then he said, well, how do we pay the people if everybody's getting the shit for free? That means everybody getting a taxi service for free. That means everybody getting the motherfucking the luxury pack and all these different services. They all getting it for free. How many motherfuckers you think's got 2.5 million to pay for that?
I think it's a few people. I don't think it's spread too thin. Oh, look who's fucking calling me. Now you gonna wait, bitch. Fuck out of here. I think it's
isn't that what it's about though?
I think it's
Aren't there gonna be different
few players out there. I just drove by THC the other day on some humble shit, just cruising. Somebody got shot up. It was a crew standing outside. This bitch talk about, yo, I got 8 mil sitting in the bank. I feel broke. The other motherfucker, yeah, I got 11. I'm like, they saying in the elegy. It's some players in the city, 100%.
I'll say that's the route, man. That's the best.
Here's my
thing for our
concern.
longevity.
If it's not too soon to say my part.
Go ahead.
I don't think he gonna go for that.
That's fine if he don't.
Okay. I think he's
and watch him walk away and wait for the next one to come with 5 million.
Yeah, because you know it's coming.
I do.
We already crossed that threshold.
Because that's the bottom line. What are we gonna offer? How much are they gonna pay? How often are they gonna pay? If you ask me, for somebody who's gonna drop 2.5 million on one fucking vehicle out of all these things that are sitting in their garage already, to be able to invest that money into a one-time purchase of a player pack to have something exclusive that no one else even fucking has, that means, yeah, I get all my rides for free. What you mean? They'll be like, shit, what you mean? What I mean? Shit, I got all my rides for free, but I got the player boss. They're like, oh, yeah? They're like, yeah. They'll be like, well, you can ride in a taxi for free? Bro, I can ride in submarines, boats, motherfucking helicopters, right, everything. I want to roll out 3 SUVs, all black, all white, limousine. It don't make a fuck. I'm rolling. To be able to do that, come on, man. There's a value.
No, I love that. I love that idea. But it's like you said, it's about waiting for the right person to get that snowball rolling. Because once it starts, everybody's gonna want in. Everybody's gonna be, how do I get that package?
Yeah, and it's less than a fucking expensive ass car. What's the most expensive car you guys have seen? I don't look. I don't know. I don't even think to look
I've seen some. I've seen some as high as 1.2, maybe 1.3.
Yeah, I've seen like a 1.1 million Lamborghini, probably. I don't know.
Yeah, definitely.
What the fuck was he gonna do with 2.5 million for an import?
I'm trying to
Could you
figure.
buy two?
Let
I
me
don't
look
know.
at the. Let me look at. Let me
There's
look
got to
at
be a
the.
$2 or $3 million car. Are you telling me that? That's the most expensive one, isn't it?
I mean, that's the one that I've seen. Let me see. I'm on the web. I'm on the website right now. 1.35,
Yeah, there's a lot I haven't seen.
1.25. 1.35 looks like the highest one, but also he mentioned that it hasn't dropped yet.
Yeah, but are you looking at imports for
Yeah.
like?
Well, the latest ones.
You talking about Lux?
No. Imports. Straight imports.
Ah,
I don't think Lux has any $1 million cars.
yeah, you're right.
I mean, I've never seen it. I'm double checking now, but even on the features list, the most expensive car is $750.
Okay, then we'll renegotiate for a one-time buy-in for the same concept underneath a different partnership. So we'll offer him a small silent partnership based off perpetuity, and then we'll push the same concept.
With that 33% plus
Nah,
access.
no, never 33.
Okay.
Nah, we can't do that, man.
It is a lot.
That's just too much.
It is a lot. So what are you thinking? 10%? 10% plus baller package?
Yeah,
I think that's a good deal.
yeah.
We still get put into position. We still able to start cutting checks.
'Cause
He
now
gets
he's-
access to all the rides he needs for him and his people. And he's a silent
How many
investor.
people are they?
Hoovers, I don't know how deep they are. Lee might be able to answer that question better for you. If she was fucking here.
Here's my only concern is that we have to or double our fleet at least because they're going to tie up at least one. And that's where the concept became if I bring in another person, then we can do that too. This is where it come from.
Well, that's why we have the
Basically-
white and black line.
I was definitely thinking
Right.
that too. Like, if he's gonna have this package, there's multiple events, multiple sets go to these parties. Multiple packages are gonna need to be rolling out the same night. And I just didn't mention it because I just figure with the money that we're getting from, let's say, Nacho wanting a package, we'll be able to supply somebody else with a package with that money, and then it's just reinvesting into the company.
I don't know, man. Fuck it. It felt better when I knew it was the price of a car. Now I know it's the price of two badass cars. You know what I mean?
Yeah, two of the most expensive badass cars in the city, plus
Unless
upgrades.
It's one car that is new coming in.
Yeah, I don't even know. He didn't even. He told me the name of it. I never even heard of the shit, to be honest.
I'd say 15%, 2.5 million, and you get to utilize um the boss perks. But at the same time, he has to understand. That's why I said, like, even if we have, um, this is my thought. My thought is we're not going to need 6 boats and fucking for helicopters, and we're not, But
Mhm.
I do believe that when we sign a deal like that with somebody, um, uh, eh, like, because it's all like you said, it's a drop in the bucket when you really think about the grand scheme of things. The 2.5 is going to get us everything that we need for the one-time kickback. Let me get to the cards. All right. Basically, I made these cards for one dude. Ended up everybody in the building needed them. I was able to put their address, their name, and a phone number. Other than that, the card was exactly the same. From a design standpoint, it was gold. I charged them the same price that everybody else in town would have charged them or anywhere else they went if they wanted quality. And I gave them double of what they would get from anybody at the same quality. So basically, you're going to come to me because I'm going to give you, instead of 500, I'm going to give you 1,000 cards. But instead, I invested the money, went ahead and paid 90% of the first cut bought 5,000 of your cards. Now, every time you run out, you come back to me with the initial investment. Now I'm putting that all in my pocket because I'm still sitting on the initial 5,000. I only gave you one.
Mm.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Now I did that with every person in the building. That's money, bro.
God damn.
That's money. We do the same thing here.
Yeah. But
So for the player pack, we have the option. We could either take their whole investment, purchase everything that we need, offer them the service as a means to get our service out there so people can see us. We need that. And if they're going to use it, that's great because now we get to show it. You know what I mean?
Also,
I-
that shows that they would be interested, like they want the company to grow if they accepted that deal, and that's someone we really want. Like they are willing to help the company and not necessarily have like a unique exchange instead of monetarily. That is also somewhat helping the business because then people are seeing this high baller going out there with all these services.
Absolutely. And that will start the trend. That will be the storm that creates the breeze that sets this whole thing on fire. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Now
Like I said,
the I don't got no problem doing it, but obviously we don't have no pilots. So where do we start with that?
I'm right here.
like, yeah,
You have a
Oh,
license?
it's right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
What? You have a license?
Okay, so that's one.
bro. We're only gonna have one helicopter right now.
So
Actually,
now
one.
we need
Fair enough. Lee, take a seat.
BBC one.
You've been missing.
I've been missing.
Yeah, you've been away all day.
Yeah, we're gonna have
Kinda
to get
missed
her caught
the-
up on
kinda
the
missed
back
the-
end now.
You missed a lot of valuable stuff going on today.
But I didn't know that you actually wanted me in the meeting.
I always need you by my side
Oh,
all the time.
Yeah,
That's why I
homegirl.
say what you
Oh.
doing, where you going, who you with.
oh, oh, oh.
It's all good. It's all good. We'll catch you up. You was with me when Raven called me yesterday
Yes.
and put that big loaf of bread on the
Oh,
table.
no, we're gonna have to get her caught up on the back end, bro. Keep this
No,
thing
no.
flowing.
I was gonna keep it real short, but go ahead.
Nah,
Keep it.
you were talking about. You were speaking before she walked in.
What was I saying? A pilot ship. You said we gonna have one. We're gonna have one. And
Those licenses
mean,
are
that,
10K each, I think. So
do you need to
pilot
own
a
a plane in
helicopter.
order to go for it though?
No.
Really? Somebody told
You
me you
can
have to
rent
actually
planes from the
buy
helicopter.
one.
No.
So you gotta
You
rent
just
one?
rent one.
How much is it to
Yeah,
rent
they
one?
have
I
a
need to get my license.
It's not that much. I think they
Yeah,
actually
it's not
provide
that
you. I
much.
think they provide
Really?
you one.
Okay,
when you're there.
somebody
It's
straight
like
told me I'm gonna need like
$200.
50K to get my license.
No.
All right, that's
so
good to know. Okay, moving on.
Licenses are like 10K. Planes are like 300.
All right, that concern is
But
out the
we
question.
wouldn't be renting it anyway.
No, I know. I'm saying for the sole purpose of me getting my license,
Oh yeah.
because that was something on my bucket list
Hey, and not
before
only that,
all this.
but I got a real
have a
fucking I
felony?
got a real player in the game when it comes to that shit too. You know what I mean?
Okay. All right, yeah, we gotta talk about that later.
So all this shit is fucking falling together perfectly, man. This is about to happen, and this is how it's gonna happen. We'll see. Maybe not. And if it don't, we'll just wait for the next one because
So
it
it's
will.
gonna be somebody else. Because if he's
Yeah.
doing it,
Yeah, because what is it?
This-
The Pegasus guy said he would be willing to invest as well. You remember that?
Oh yeah, that's what I'm
He
saying.
said
On the,
possibly.
on the very real tip, I have got to sit down and have a great conversation with every single person. I have had everybody come to me. It's just a matter of getting there and doing it. So it's all about having your ducks in a row. And right now, that's what we're doing right here. We're figuring that out. When we start talking about luxury packages, we got to know what we're going to be charging people. So when we go in here and say, yeah, for the player pack, you're going to get this. But on the other end, the people that ain't got nothing like that and ain't about to get nothing like that, they're going to have to pay something too. So these people getting that pack are going to base that value off of whatever it is that we charging everybody else. We're going to have to figure that out too.
I was gonna
You know
ask
what I'm
that
saying?
too. Yeah, like for the people that ain't putting up $2.5 million, that's gonna get that included in their agreement. What are we gonna charge people for that? And I think for a package that it's a player package, right? So anybody that is looking for that package clearly got big things going on for them.
Absolutely.
And I think for starters, I think it would be, I don't know, I'm just throwing a random number. Let's say 150,000 for an annual
Dude,
package.
if I did this with 4 people, 5 people, and literally like sold up the main motherfuckers, right? We know what we're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, bruh, we could pay motherfuckers. So we're talking about maybe even other locations. I mean, we're
I mean,
talking
we're gonna
about,
need that. But with all these vehicles, we only got 20 spots here.
We'll have a
We're gonna
warehouse
need
very
other
close by.
locations.
yeah, this just jumped into a whole nother realm. So
I
all right,
mean,
that's
the
good.
2.5 will cover another location though, if that needs to be included in the budget. We
Nah,
already got the location for the
nah, nah. We're
you
gonna
know,
run it right here. Right
I don't
now,
want to be
what's up, Lee?
can I don't want to be like that, but you do know that the building just beside us was for sale for
Can we use that?
360. Huh?
Can we use that
what?
building?
No, like that building was for sale. The warehouse was for sale with 10 garage spaces and a large one, so it's 360K.
Or
That's too
let's
much.
hear this.
We don't need none of that.
Or
We don't need it.
with the money I get, whatever, I'm gonna be buying 10 garage spaces. I'm not gonna use 10 garage spaces. I'm just wanting to get it. So extra vehicles that have to go in there can go in there. Like the cheaper
Wait, but
ones that we just need.
Malcolm's saying we're not gonna need it.
Right.
Nah, there ain't no way in hell. If it comes down to it, and we're doing this, they're gonna do something different.
You talk about the city.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
that I mean, okay.
Dude.
I was just thinking up until that very moment that they make that phone call, just making sure we was gonna have somewhere to put all these vehicles.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah.
That's all I was
absolutely.
thinking. But yeah, of course, that's the obvious. Yeah, business committee gets behind it. We ain't gonna need fucking no warehouses.
Then hell, we
Yeah.
might not have to necessarily pay drivers per se. We might actually get hourly wages.
Oh, we're definitely gonna do that.
Well,
That's what I'm
the
saying.
paychecks are definitely gonna have to roll out first.
We're gonna be able to pay. Look, like I said, this thing done jump, bro.
No, I know.
And with that type of money, especially with all the players around here, that type of shit, we're doing this way. That's how we're gonna go for it because that, um, yeah, yeah. And then as far as the funding and shit from that video, that's just gonna work us in the right direction. The UI chat, all that stuff's gonna fall into place because we're gonna be out here doing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm not really worried about all that fancy shit. You know what I mean?
My
That's
next,
obviously gonna come because we're about to fucking amp this bitch up tenfold.
yeah, my next thing that I'm thinking too is, I know you're good with tracking it, but do you think we should have that document secured and in motion before we go ahead and offer this proposition to this guy for this 2.5, just so that it's easier to keep track of everything that we're gonna have going on? Because I think right now, more so for you more than anybody here, I think that'll be a little overwhelming. Not saying you can't handle it, but we've been discussing trying to take shit off of your back, and it sounds like without that document, 2.5 million in your account with, let's say, I don't know, 10 more, 12 more vehicles in your name, it just sounds like a lot if it's not going to be organized on paper. I don't know, it's just my thought process right now. What do you think?
I
Mm.
agree.
I'm thinking getting that document done before we go meet with him.
Well, you need to set down the terms anyways about the document. So
Well,
maybe like
I got
Are
somebody
we
working on
talking
it
about?
right now.
Yeah, I
yeah,
mean
but like
that thing is important. That is a pivotal part of this.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So I don't want to keep them waiting too long, but I just wanted to throw that out there. I don't know if everybody was thinking the same thing I was.
Well, I think that we go with this, and honestly, the more and more I think about it, the more and more I'm feeling comfortable. I could even go 33 and be okay with. Well, no, not 33,
I think
but
15 is a good number.
I do too. But I think at the end of the day, like yeah, I think he's getting a hell of a deal for nothing. You know what I mean?
Oh
Being
yeah,
able to offer him that package exclusively whenever he wants it, that means the Hoovers are rolling in style.
yeah, and
That
then
means I gotta keep staff on deck just to keep them moving.
yeah, because they're active as fuck
You know what I'm saying?
at all times too. That's gonna have to be another piece of the agreement too. Like, yeah, we would ideally love to be available round the clock, but right now, today, this very moment, that's not realistic.
Well, I think it is, man, because Lee's are in this motherfucker 24/7. If she ain't running with somebody, if she was in that motherfucking helicopter or in a sub, I mean, I think that she has enough resources that she could keep people in play. Because the more and more I think about her position here, I think about the time, and she's got more time around here than most all of us probably put together.
Hell yeah.
So that's the consistency that we all need that we just can't have. And honestly, that means that we need to build teams around different time schedules, and that's how we're going to do it. Eventually, Lee's going to take me to every contact that she has, and we're going to talk about the business, and we're going to get everybody involved. As my assistant, that's going to be kind of where I take her skills and what she does best and kind of brings them to the plate by going around and giving the people what they want anyway. They want to sit down, they want to talk about it, they want to see what's going on, but we want to get our details. That's why I haven't been running around trying to talk to fucking nobody.
Nah, I
That's why
know.
I've been avoiding it. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah,
I
I
just
know. I
want to
know.
know, what am I gonna do. So at the end of the day, we could probably sign up on this deal, get him in here. I don't know if he's gonna go for the 15%. I would like to go for straight zero. If he's a businessman and not just a thug, then he'll negotiate. You know what I mean? We can go we have an attorney come in. Honestly, I'd almost like to even get an attorney in here that's not a dumbass. So that's the thing. Like, I need somebody
What
that's smart enough
isn't Gary
that
our guy?
he's just a paralegal.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, I know another paralegal. God damn it! I think paralegals can do that stuff too.
I think they can,
Um,
but I think Malcolm was looking for something
I'm
different.
looking for guidance, experience,
Yeah.
knowledge, someone that can see the dream, can understand where we're coming from, where we're going, and say, you know what, this is really the angle we need to go based off of this. You know what I mean? Because
Yep.
this is going to ensure this is going to guarantee you that, this is going to get them where they want to be. This is a good deal for both parties. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Opposed to somebody that really don't know what the fuck we're even talking about,
Someone
just
like a
writes down
mediator.
some, yeah, you know what I mean? Well, no,
Know
not necessarily a
someone.
mediator. I want to have something put together so that I can present it. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, we've taken into consideration your offer. This is how we would like to take advantage of that offer. As far as the
Yeah.
monetary return goes, that's not going to be possible as we don't have money as far as profit coming in. However, with the purchase of the rest of the fleet in the concept, then we'll be able to quickly start putting some money in our pocket. Any profit that you would, should you come into this under any type of term, would obviously be based off perpetuity. However, we have a different package available for you that will be the player pack. The player boss pack is going to be an exclusive package to whoever takes part in it first. It's not going to necessarily going to be one that's spun to multiple people. However, we are looking at a variation of that. Basically, what that means, if you need a submarine, a cigar boat, you need a luxury boat, you need a taxi, you need a motherfucking all white fucking convoy, all black, you need a motherfucking uh, limousine, we got you. You know what I mean? You're riding in style from this day forward. You know what I mean? Whenever you're in town and you make a call, y'all rolling good. You know what I'm saying? That to me is where any cheap ass car or expensive ass car you got 10 of in your garage. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
then guess what? That 2.5 million that you just pissed away on that car multiple times, that shit is gonna be back in that account before you know it, and you're gonna be rolling in style from here on out. So that is an investment that anybody with your caliber, anybody with your stature, anybody with your clout would love to take advantage of. I cannot sit here and believe you don't see the value in that.
Can I point something out?
Go ahead, Lee.
Raven investing in the company. Is he doing it as Raven the person or Raven the Hooper?
He didn't specify. Um, I haven't associated my relationship with him uh with Hoovers whatsoever. We've had no discussion about his affiliation with them, what he represents over there, what he
That
does
would
with
be
them.
with just him.
So it sounds like from the phone call I had with him that it would be just him. I'm almost positive that if it was gonna be anything regarding Hoovers, he would have expressed that to me, being that we have somewhat of a street relationship. But yeah, that's my response to that.
Lee, he said that he was going to buy a car, so that's coming out of his personal account. That's going to be a him thing, not a them.
Oh, that's good. He said, yeah, I think I told you that, Lee. He said there's an import coming out that he wants, and he's been waiting for a long time. And if it doesn't drop sooner than later, he would like to invest the money. But he did say the reason he's trying to invest is because he's looking for profit. So
he's waiting for wave 9.
I already told him that there would not be an immediate profit. There would not be an immediate payback. And that it would be something that we could discuss in a meeting with everybody. And he sounded still interested. So, you know, if all this doesn't even work out, it's great because now we actually have a plan when we do get these big investors. And it'll be much easier to work around with and really figure out how we're going to move forward with it. But I think he's, like Malcolm said, I don't think he's going to be the last person that brings this amount of money, if not double or triple the amount, to try to get
That's
involved.
my concern. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm feeling good about it, one way or the other.
Hell
If
yeah.
he walks away, I feel great.
Hell
if
yeah.
he says, "Fuck yeah, let's do it," I'm gonna be all right. That's a smart man. Because think about it, man. Put yourself in his shoes.
I don't think he's stupid, man.
I mean, seriously, put yourself in his shoes. You could really ride out however the fuck you want to, looking good whenever.
With your team, not just you, with your whole team.
That's too good to be true.
Yeah, if I was him, I would jump on the shit. Any way you put it, I'll jump on it. And we all know he making money.
And that's not. On
I'm
top
sure
of
it's
the fact
about
of
the money.
drops and everything.
But if he's smart, it wouldn't be about the money. What you said, Mark? My bad.
I said that's not even counting the fact that we can do drops and stuff and other services.
Yeah, that's a whole nother realm of what we trying to do here.
Oh, you want easy access to get your Bitcoin? Oh, hell yeah! Here.
Boom. Come to the shop. We got you.
We'll do it for you and bring it to you in a drop. Actually, no, we wouldn't have to do that. We just send it to them.
Full on transfer.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I like it. I think it'll be a good conversation. I don't think he's a complete dummy. I'm sure he'll be smart enough to
Raven
understand.
is smart as fuck.
To understand. Well, you know him better than me, Lee. I've only had very minimal conversation with him, and it's always, "Hey, how you doing? You good? I'm good. All right, cool. I see you getting
Yeah.
money. See you around, player. I have a good day, homie. Talk to you later." That's literally the gist of our conversations every time I speak
Okay,
to
well,
him.
here's the question then. Who is he in the standing as far as the hierarchy with his crew?
Okay, this is the deal. Unfortunately, I know. Uh, to be honest, I'm not sure who's actually the leader in Hoover. The way I am, I read people. So Hoover never represented them to me in that sense. Like, yeah, I'm a gang leader. Few people do, to be honest. I don't even know who the Yakuza gang leader is. I don't remember his name.
Yeah, that's what's up.
So like, but I know people that are in a position that has a lot of pull to say like second in command or yeah, whatever.
I think
And
he's somebody over there. I don't think he's the
yeah,
top dog though.
yeah. No. Raven definitely.
He's definitely got to be high
Yeah,
ranking, but
yeah.
definitely I can't see him
But
being the top dog.
he is smart. Like I see the person in
Yeah.
people, and Raven is really
Yeah, he gives me that
really
vibe that
smart.
he got more going on with him than he lets people know, which
And I
is
say
what
he's
had
gonna
me
go for it.
interested. I think so too. I think with you breaking it down the way you just did for us, I think he'll definitely like want to sit on it and maybe think about it. Or I could be wrong. Maybe he'll jump on it, but I think in the end of it, I think he'll come around to it, and I think we're gonna have something big here.
Think about it. He ain't even the HMRC, and now he can have a helicopter pull up and get him. He can have
Mhm.
limousines pick him up, and he ain't even got to come off a pocket never again.
Yeah, 100%.
This ain't about him and his boys, but the fact is, he can roll 3 SUVs up with a fucking limousine in it and pick them all up.
No joke. If he did
None
do
of the
this and
rest
he
of
wasn't
them.
in the head, he might they
Exactly.
might respect him so much that he becomes higher up.
Yeah,
You see what I'm
we might
saying?
get him a promotion because they
Bro,
gonna
Like, you know how
they
much you
gonna look at
respect the
him.
guy rolling in limousines and
Not
having
even
cars
that,
and
but the
shit?
gang's gonna look at him like, damn, you really did that? Like that's
I wanna be like
some
you.
bullshit.
The biggest part of this is how it spins off. Because like I said, bruh, if Rod comes up in this nigga and got a motherfucking helicopter and shit and all this and that, I'm gonna be like, well, damn, shit, I'm gonna need mine too.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
So-
Like, shit, what am I supposed to do riding around? Shit, we gonna be standing here looking stupid talking about ride.
Driving our
Yeah,
little
right.
I need a
hoopies
double.
around.
I need a special
We just hang out here until Rod gets here so we can roll out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're gonna be sitting around. They like, fuck that. We want a package too.
I ain't
bro.
flagging or nothing.
Man, this see
Like his
how
breath
quick that
smell. I don't
spun?
want to be in the same ride
Yeah.
as him.
Yeah, 100%.
And look how many motherfuckers there is that we can spin this to.
Lee, do you know how deep Hoover is? I know Vago's got like 30 motherfuckers.
Oh yeah.
They're
Yeah,
approximately the same, to be honest.
Oh shit.
Like, no, like
Active though?
I think Hoover's is like 20 something active.
Yeah, that's gonna be a lot of people knocking on our door.
Shit, we're gonna be bigger than all of them.
He'll be knocking on our mansion.
The estate,
Man,
with the 2 guest houses and the
you
Fuck
guys ain't
Olympic
even taking the
pool.
raccoon out to the mansion, have
Our
you?
butler's gonna get them.
Nah, actually I forgot where it was, Malcolm. We got to take a trip out there.
And you know the funny part is when we rolled up on that, you're probably like, what, why, and how?
Nah, not what and not why, but definitely how. That's once he show, I don't even want to spoil it. I don't want to even talk about the property. Yeah, they just got to see it.
Oh, Lee ain't seen it either.
I ain't take her up there. I mean, I'm sure she probably passed by it a couple times. Never thought,
Right.
never thought in a million years that one day she could be living in something like that. But we could
It's
take
a
her down there,
family's
give them a
house.
little inspiration, little motivation,
Yeah.
set a little fire under them.
Little perspiration.
Yeah, because little homie needs some money, bro. Man. Look, with the player packs coming in, man, we gonna be at it quick.
Shit gonna be. Oh, I can't wait. Lee, remember all them cars we test drove today? We're gonna be able to buy all them motherfuckers. Twice. And then we gonna I just got a business idea.
What?
I'm gonna start renting cars.
No. Can't step on other people's feet.
Who's
You
doing
gotta
that?
think about it. Well, I mean, think about it.
I
You
mean, the
got
city's
rent.
doing it, but they shit is trash.
But what
You
about
come to me, you
Lux?
want to rent the Lambo.
Lux rents cars.
Do
So does
they?
Pegasus. Yeah.
Oh, I
And
didn't
so
know
does
that. They
I
never
think like
promote that, so I've never
and think
even.
about it like
Oh,
this too. If you did that, you would cut Tom's used cars quick because now they would only have to really go out and buy their own shit. They could just rent a
not
badass
if
car
I'm
that they
renting a
can't
Pegasus
afford.
Lambo.
has a
Not if I'm
whole
renting a Lambo for
website.
100,000 for the week. They ain't doing shit like that.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm not talking about renting no ruiner and no bullshit. I'm talking about you coming, you rent the Windsor, take your lady down to Louis. You want to go on a vacation to the Bahamas. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm talking about some exclusive shit. Not
Now listen,
no
I had
regular
a
rental company.
I had the business plan originally set up as a rental as well,
Did you really?
but I took all that out just because we weren't gonna be renting.
No, yeah, it makes sense. Where you know, with the city doing it, Lux doing it, Pegasus doing it, it'd be hard to separate and be in
Yeah,
your own lane. So that makes sense.
that's why I'm telling you that because at some point, if we try doing that, they're gonna come at us and be like, "Yo, whoa, hold on now, you
Yeah.
guys, you can't, whoa."
My issue with that is that they don't promote that. So like without you telling me that and me, let's say I'm just some Joe Schmo coming into the city with bright ideas and a large inheritance. That's gonna be my first thing to go to because I've been on Yellow Pages for a month now and I've never seen a single person talking about I'm renting something out. I gotta go to Alta, potentially get kidnapped. My life is in danger just to get a rental car and I'm new to the city? That don't make no sense. I need a safe place to get a rental car. I need a safe place to return it. If nobody's talking about it in the city, how do we know that that's out there?
All I gotta say is Stacy's mom has got it going on.
What?
Crazy raccoon.
Raccoon,
Cocaine is for kids.
you ever
right?
figured out Trash Panda? You ever figured out that situation?
I don't care.
Nah, you gotta care, bro. It's competition right
These ideas I'm spitting out are already too good.
there. Man said that is that is beneath me now.
I
hope
am
you wrote them
not a
down.
trash panda. I am a garbage raccoon. I am a connoisseur.
You're about to be an executive panda.
Word up. Word up.
The only black and white I'm gonna be wearing is my suit.
Yeah.
There you
On the
go.
car I'm driving. Shit.
Yep.
So when are we gonna have this meeting with this fellow? Or sorry, when are you gonna have this meeting with this fellow? Is whenever we can get in contact.
Once I nail it down and I feel comfortable enough and confident enough to be able to make him feel confident,
Okay, time to get him a lot of weed.
Yeah, that's kind of why we
I
keep
love you.
Party
going
favors
over it,
and
I
shit.
guess.
No, it gotta
Trying
be
to find
executed.
variables
It
and
gotta
details, yeah.
if we want him to give it, it gotta be executed correctly.
We come flying in on a helicopter, parachute out of it.
Get downtown Capco sprayed into the sky and shit.
We get some planes like the Rogue or whatever, and get some smoke on that stuff, and start drawing out DCC in smoke.
Nah, we're gonna
Yellow
have
smoke.
billboards, and we're about to buy all the billboards in town.
We gotta. Who do we talk to about that? By the way, is that D8?
I don't. That's not a thing. So I'm gonna go talk to some other people.
Talk to the
Some head
DOJ.
honchos. Okay, you gotta call the president for that one.
Mm-hmm. And listen, everything that is in this room stays in this room. Man, for real.
Specifically, the last like 2 seconds of what was just said.
Well,
Of
yeah,
course.
What's that?
man, every fucking thing.
Exactly
Because
what?
one of the things that I did pick up on from a couple of these conversations was there's a lot of people out here that love to steal good ideas. So
Oh yeah.
until we get where we're buckled down, you know what I mean? We don't need to really be telling too many people anything. It's about time to start showing them.
Mm-hmm.
So
I agree.
with this, I'm 100% confident that I want to go ahead and take his deal. I'm prepared to offer him something to do with the company. However, that's not going to be my initial step. My initial step is the player package, and that's it.
Yeah. Yeah, of course you gotta.
Because here's the thing: at the end of the day,
make them negotiate.
Yeah, at the end of the day, the reality is there, the profit is there, because, like I said, this is fucking perfect. The fact that just like I said, Just because the motherfucker isn't even the main motherfucker, but he gonna be rolling up so goddamn good, dog. And he gonna have the whole crew buzzing.
Yep.
And then that crew's gonna be buzzing. Everybody in the streets gonna hear about that shit. They're gonna be like, DCC, what you doing? They're gonna be like, I need to know. They're gonna be stopping by talking about
Mm-hmm.
what's up. The
What
next thing
I
you
got
know,
going on?
now listen, the next thing you know, with some of this money, I purchased up all these billboards all down the motherfucking highways, all across the interstates. Man, we got DCC with a fucking limousine rolling through. We got DCC with a helicopter. We got DCC with the fucking man. We
We're
gonna
gonna be
have the
doing
whole
Super Bowl ads soon, man.
transportation is what we're taking over. And through the unionized contract, we will be tied into the what is it called? The driving transportation driving something like that. I can't remember what it's called,
Mm-hmm.
but it's a legitimate, entity within the city through the Department of Transportation. You see what I'm saying?
Damn,
Oh,
and
It's,
when we get an
yeah.
app, oof.
You see what I mean? Like,
oh.
that's the official unionizing side of the DCC.
So what you
And then
saying that we're gonna be running city buses and all that shit through here? Like,
potentially we could.
okay,
You know what I mean? Because we'll be taking
Every-
over the Department of Transportation. However, that's not necessary. We ain't really worried about all that.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
Nah,
We'll
I
just
know.
keep
DOT.
letting them do that. But yeah, so basically, you know what I mean? Our supervisors over this division could eventually branch out into that and start going into city, once we
City
become legitimate.
transportation. Yeah,
Yeah, they'll be going into meetings and stuff. They'll be sitting in with the police departments. You know what I mean? They'll be going up there like the PAs do, and
Oh,
Yeah.
change the speed limits and the laws and traffic.
yeah, we'll be talking about. I
just
mean, no,
installing
seriously,
speed
though.
cameras. No, for real.
No, but they will be talking about hostage transfers. They will be talking about exchanges. They will be talking about funding for certain things like that. You know what I mean?
That's already
prison
started with
buses.
us too. Troy has
Right.
gotten multiple calls in one night for hostage situations directly from
Right.
PD based off of
Yep.
ads that they found on Yellow Pages, and that's not even something we actually offered. They just kind of figured, hey, this is transportation. Let's get some transportation for this poor hostage here. Let's get them home safe. Let's call DCC.
Well,
so
listen.
the fact that PD's even relying on us is a huge, huge thing.
Listen to this. I didn't tell you this, right?
Dude,
But every time I get kidnapped and I'm a hostage, I'm just like, man, somebody call me a fucking taxi.
Yeah, word up.
I do. I
Word
swear.
up. Word up.
Look, I even went so far one day to try to tell these guys, like, man, you gotta start getting an extra hostage, man, and then like make them call fucking a taxi to come and pick them up. And I was just like, that sounds so stupid.
the cops has been thinking about the calling the cops since I moved to the city.
Really?
Like I think it was like the third time I got hostage or something.
Yeah, the last time I
Uh,
got hostage, like they didn't even have anybody to transport me. I had to run like 15 blocks.
Oh, that's fucked up. Every time that I've ever
Because there was a
got
bike cop.
taken,
The bike cop was taking my thing.
oh,
He was taking my
damn.
like interview or whatever. He's like, I can't give you a ride. He's like, are you good to run? I'm like, well, I guess I'm running.
Yeah, I guess, right? What the fuck? Yeah, I've always had a ride back to the house. They always had a squad car for me. But
I
now that I
stole the
think about
car.
it, yeah, I haven't been. I don't want to jinx myself, but I kind of feel like a fucking boss. I haven't got
You
kidnapped
should.
in months. That's pretty lit.
Yeah.
Poor Lee, you gotta stay out them
If-
alleys. That's why you stay getting
You know what?
kidnapped.
that
Lee be
shit
asking
didn't
for that
matter
shit.
what I
Well, and then
did.
though, you know what we're gonna be doing? We're gonna be like, take us as hostage, and then we'll call our own taxi company. Be like, hey, what's
Yeah.
up? How you doing today?
Get picked
Haven't
up in a
came to
limo. They gonna be like, damn, I don't want to rob stores anymore. I want to go fuck with that guy.
The cops just let him go, and they see a limo, pick him up, and like, what?
Who the fuck did
You're
we
like,
just
wait, who
kidnap?
robbed who?
That's what happened with one of the guys up in Seattle, one of the gangs, white gangs. They took me as a hostage. And I was like talking to them and like offered them joints and something to eat or drink and stuff like that.